Wisconsin voters are heading to the polls tomorrow to elect their next state Supreme Court justice in what's being called one of the most important elections ahead of 2024.
One of the most important, one of the most expensive of its kind, totaling nearly $45 million. The high-stakes race between Justice Daniel Kelly and Janet Protasewicz will determine whether the court will have a conservative or liberal lean. Conservatives have held the majority for the past 15 years. To discuss all of this with us, CBS News reporter Sarah Ewall-Wice joins us. So, Sarah, I was in Wisconsin on the day that Roe versus Wade was overturned. I know that this is a huge part of the issue that we're seeing play out there. Tell us how questions about abortion access has played into this particular election.
That has been one of the top issues in this race. Right now, Wisconsin, after the overturning of Roe versus Wade, has an 1849 abortion ban in the books. So people cannot access abortion in the state.
1849, by the way, before women were even allowed to vote.
70 years before.
Correct.
Look at us showing off our homework about these numbers.
Yeah, so it's been on the books. Abortion is banned in the state. There's no exceptions for rape or incest. And so this court could very quickly get to weigh in on abortion access in the state. It is being challenged by the governor and the AG. Democrats, they are challenging that abortion ban. If it ends up before this court, if it's a 4-3 conservative-leaning court, it's expected it could be upheld. Of course, if it's a liberal court after this election, it could be overturned for them. So this is something that's likely to bring folks out to the polls, but also just making headlines across the country.
So there's abortion issues that are at stake and something that'll reflect perhaps the politics of ahead of 2024. But there's also democracy issues at play. So it is incredibly expensive. Both parties really throwing a lot of money, $45 million, I believe. Yes. Can you break down the numbers for us?
Yes. So $45 million, according to tracking, when you look at the financial records for this race. And that includes both the primary and the general election that we have tomorrow. With that said, though, if you look at where this stands next to other races, the previous record for the most expensive Supreme Court race, state Supreme Court race in the country was about $15 million. That was Illinois, and that was back in 2004. Wow. So this is like basically tripling that number. More than $27 million have been spent on ads since the primary alone. A lot of that money has been evenly split. The Democrat-backed candidate in the race had been outspending her Republican opponent for a lot of time. But in the past week, he's actually flipped it and closed the gap. So now there's more ads being spent in his favor on TV. And so this really has just blown all of the races essentially out of the water when it comes to a Supreme Court seat.
So interesting, too, that that's an election and is rife with all the political problems that we often hear. In the case of Wisconsin, governor, a Democrat, the legislature controlled by Republicans. I understand that voting rights and redistricting are also big issues in Wisconsin, particularly when it comes to the legitimacy of this vote. Tell us more about that, Sarah.
Yes, so there have been two separate things there. You talk about redistricting. Talk about that first. Republicans were able essentially to take over the redistricting process back in 2011, but we went on through another redistricting process last year, and this went through a whole legal battle, and it ended up being used. They ended up using the Republican-drawn maps again, and so this is something where law professors, political science professors have told me this is one of the most gerrymandered states in the country. But this could end up before the Supreme Court, and the liberal candidate in this race has already said she believes these maps are rigged and unfair. So if we end up with a liberal-leaning court, that could be struck down after they've been in power, in control in the legislature there for so long. Then you talk about voting rights. We're coming up on another presidential election next year. Of course, Wisconsin, one of the most important battleground states in the presidential election.
Has quite a track record, doesn't it?
It sure does. And Republicans there have passed a number with the control of voting laws in the state. Right. They've had voter ID laws, they've had drop box laws, and this has all gone through the court system and pretty much has been favored because it's a conservative-leaning court. It's ended up being that Republicans end up being favored in a lot of these decisions. If we end up in another presidential cycle where, of course, voting rights will be a pressing issue, and Wisconsin is a major state. Of course, we expect these issues specifically and these laws to be back in that court. And of course, a liberal-leaning Supreme Court for the first time in 15 years could change all of that and all of the things that Republicans have passed and were able to uphold in this election. And of course, it could end up picking both the president, and it also could end up picking the senator of Wisconsin. They have a race next year as well.
Stakes so high. All right, Sarah Ewall-Wice, thank you and happy birthday, friend.
Thank you.